Hi guys, it's Yon here back with another video. Today we'll be talking about how to fix boruto in 2018. Without any further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, let me explain myself. What I mean by how to fix boruto in 2018 is changes the people who make boruto could do to make 2018 really an incredible year for boruto. Now the first one of these changes is it needs to get more intense. The thing about boruto now is there is no stakes whatsoever. This will get better, as I've been talking to Burning Bijou after the Momoshiki arc, since we know less of the things which are going to happen, and especially after the manga arc. But this really needs to happen, as in Part 1 of Naruto, when Sasuke went up against Orochimaru, there was a real sense of fear, and it did deliver, and there was consequences from that battle. And this is really what Boruto needs: consequences. We need deaths, we need an impact. Boruto at the moment is too childish. It's even a 12. Naruto Shippuden was a 15. It really needs to get more gruesome, more adult-like, and the storylines need to be darker, just like in the episode when the guy was thinking of blowing himself up. They need to have episodes like that, when adults can actually enjoy it. Next thing Boruto really needs that no one's really talking about that much is a timeline. It needs a good timeline, because the timeline is just horrible. Ever since the start of Boruto, when they're supposed to be 8 years old to now when they're 13, they look the exact same, have the exact same voice. And then one episode, they've had a time skip of 2 years, but they never said that. Going into the Shinochi arc, they're a lot older, but that was never specified. And there's lots of questions online of people thinking, well, what's going on? How come Sarada is 12 now and she was 8 at the beginning? It's because the producers haven't done a great job of telling us the timeline. And another thing Boruto really needs to nail in 2018 is really getting some action. I really think Boruto needs some great fight scenes. Boruto needs to get some character development. I'm not saying they need to get all Super Saiyan and powerful, but I mean, he and his class need to get strong. I mean, since the Kara, I believe the Kara really need to be a threat. The Kara must be introduced in 2018 to really make the story interesting. The Kara and the Otsutsuki. I really think those two things will come and attack the village. I really just need the fact that the pressure. We need some character development for Boruto and his team. As the thing Boruto is nailing at the moment is character development. They need to continue that. Really make the characters amazing. And already the episode Metal Lee was put in the hospital, you saw Iwabe's anger, and we really need more scenes like that in the anime, as that would just make the anime a bazillion times better. And coming on from those points, we really need no fillers. As Boruto, at the moment, lots of people have already dropped Boruto's because of the fillers, the slice of life. It's not serious. What made this Shinochiya arc so amazing is because there was a threat. Shinochiya was there trying to revive the Akatsuki. You felt emotions of the character. That was the best piece of character development we ever got for Sarada. We just need to have no fillers. We need to have every single moment going straight up to the Otsutsuki arc. So, I mean, the tuning exams, we need to go from the tuning exams in March. For instance, we need to get caught up to the manga, I think, and we need to overtake the manga in 2018. That'll be the dream year for Boruto, to make the time skip happen in December 2018. And back in January 2019, you've got Boruto Part 2. That'll be so strong for the series, as lots of people are going to come back into Boruto and Boruto Part 2, as that would just be so interesting. And they should do something a bit like the Akatsuki, the Kara being the Akatsuki in a bit, where in Boruto Part 2, the Kara are the big threat, and the Otsutsuki after the Kara being dealt with. But those are really just so key for the storyline. The main thing about Boruto is it needs to be faster paced. Already the good thing about Boruto is the arcs are shorter, but the overall story, we've already gone through the story of Naruto until he was Shippuden. We've already seen this whole story of ninja becoming weak to strong. Boruto really doesn't have that much new. Like, if you compare Boruto to Naruto Shippuden in this first 40 episodes. In episode 40 Naruto Shippuden, Naruto was going Nine Tails mode and he was fighting Orochimaru. And now in episode 40 of Boruto, You know, we got the Byakuga arc, but that's not amazing. The thing that Boruto really has on its side is animation. Boruto just has so much potential, and that's why I've been saying about these gripes. Because Boruto is just this close to becoming such an amazing anime. There's just some things they completely mess up on. We need to stop with the cringy dialogue and just the cringe-worthy scenes of the episodes. And one other thing they really need to do is they need to cut back on the flashbacks from Naruto's. That really just dies down the experience. And another thing they also need to do is they need to not exaggerate things. What I mean by this is with Kagura, when they're talking about how his grandfather he was evil and he was just completely freaking out and making these weird noises. They should have just not done that, because that just made us not feel sorry for Kagura, but think, oh, okay, this is the 500th time we've seen this. Like, how many of you guys know Naruto's backstory better than your own? I know for sure I do. I know Naruto's childhood off by heart, since they keep on flashing back to it. And that's what Boruto needs to not do. Boruto could become better than Naruto. It needs to be unpredictable. It needs to be like, I've said this so many times, with the golden age of Naruto, when Sasuke kills Orochimaru. This all happened in 24 episodes. Sasuke killed Orochimaru, assembled a team together, fought and killed Deidara. After this, Naruto ran into Itachi, Jiraiya got killed by Pain, and Sasuke fought Itachi. Now, how amazing would it be to have an arc like this in Boruto, when the whole Otsutsuki invasion happens, Kawaki fights Boruto, and potentially the 7th Hokage dies. That would just be incredible. And another thing we need to stop doing is that the old generation right now are treating Boruto's generation as kids. We need Boruto to go on some intense missions to really test out their potential. And the thing Boruto really needs to do is what it's already been doing. It needs to explore more of the world of Naruto, since not any of the Naruto and Naruto Shippuden have really done that. Like, we got to see the Hidden Mist Village, and after all this time, and that was really good because it could give us like an opportunities in the future for stuff like open world games. And to be honest, Boruto really needs it, because Boruto isn't amazing at the moment. Like, I've had at times when I really didn't really feel like watching another Boruto episode, in the way that great animes like Naruto Shippuden, Death Note were really making me really want to move on to the next episode. And that's something really Boruto needs to improve on. Another thing it also needs to do is the OSTs, the original soundtracks, as Naruto Shippuden had some of the best of those. Now, just listen to this. Now this is a great soundtrack, and there's just so many things, guys, that Boruto is so close to doing well, but just needs to do a little bit better to be a decent anime. I'm not saying it's bad at all. I'm not a Boruto hater. I'm just saying this because I love Boruto. I want to make it be as good as possible. So guys, yes, please just pass this information around, because Boruto has the potential to be really good. It has the potential to be better than Naruto Shippuden if done right. Well, anyway, guys, that was Heijugon. If you like this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Comment down below what you'd like me to do next, and subscribe. And that was Heijugon. Peace out.